types of music in the world, and from my opinion, I believe that music is forever to everyone, and sound and rhythm is forever. And I feel like there's no person on this earth who doesn't love a certain type of music or sound that makes them feel a certain way.
Okay. All right.
I believe that music is one of the few mediums that can be enjoyed, um, universally accepted without any prerequisite knowledge or training or experience. There's always been an emotional attachment with music. Even tribal musicians have used music. Before we had any knowledge about the brain, they used it to motivate warriors before battle, to send messages through great distances. Even people who can't communicate can enjoy music. So yes, I'd say music is a global literacy.
Because I think that music is fundamental. It's a fundamental part of learning because it has a definite effect on what it is that you're learning and how you're retaining that information. And again, because of its rhythm, I think that's a key point to it. From my experience just growing up and now that I have children, I think of like what has lasted throughout time, like the ABC song. That's something that was taught to me, something that was taught to my children. The Days of the Week song, that was something that was taught to me and something that was taught to my children. So teachers still use it, even now. So I do think it's a fundamental part of learning and retaining information because of the fact that you're learning, I guess, reading and writing in a simple form with music, but you're able to retain it for a longer period of time because of that. So yeah.
I don't think it's fundamental in learning because that would mean that without music you couldn't learn. But I do believe that it aids in learning and almost certainly in memory recall.
I absolutely think music affects the brain. I mean, we can see how it affects people, the older people, how it helps them remember sometimes. And then me personally, say I'm having a bad day, I can be so mad. And if I listen to one song, like it's just an automatic, just calm comes over me, and like I'm so relaxed.
To be honest, I don't think that's something that we completely know. That's been a focus of a lot of research that's been going on for the last couple of years. I read a study that was done in 2013 where they took a group of individuals, some with mild cognitive impairments and some with in the early stages of Alzheimer's, and they also took individuals who had no cognitive impairments, and they played them music. First, they wanted to see if they could identify the selections of music from just a small snippet. Of course, the individuals with the cognitive impairments didn't do so well in that part. But then they distorted the music very slightly, and they wanted to see if they could identify which pieces of music had been distorted. And what they found is that those with the Alzheimer's, those with the mild cognitive impairments, performed significantly better at identifying those small distortions than those who had no impairments. So they use that to say that individuals, well, that we may use a completely different memory system when storing memory as opposed to any other stimuli. And what that would mean is that the way that we access memory is different. The way that we store it is different. So that's something we're still trying to figure out.
I've had a lot to do with music my whole life, and it's important to me because I can let my emotions out through it and my feelings. Like if I'm mad, I can play a mad song, or if I'm sad, I can play a sad song through my feelings. It's just like, or some people, they write music, they write lyrics, and that's how they get their opinion out, their voice out. So it's important to me because I can just, it's a stress reliever for me.
I don't know if it's important in cognitive functioning, but we do know that individuals who have problems with cognitive functions are still able to respond to music in ways that you would expect. Head moving, foot tapping. So we know that you don't have to access higher cognitive functions in order to enjoy music. Well, studies have shown that individuals who may have been non-responsive for years will become responsive when played music. It's also been known to reduce those a few states that people with dementia experience. That's that wandering behavior. Also, music therapy has been used for individuals in palliative care to help with relaxation. So when you're at the dentist's office or your favorite clothing store and there's that soft music being played in the background, that's not an accident, that's on purpose, because we understand the effect that it has on people. So while there are a lot of questions as to how music can be used with individuals with Alzheimer's, I think most experts agree that it does have a positive effect. It can help you relax, it can help you motivate, it can cause you to think about something that you hadn't thought of in years.
Ooh. Creativity.
Life.
Fun.
Fun.
I guess you could say life.
Life.
Transformative.